Apologies. Welcome to Business. My name is Darryl Kwao. Chinese manufacturers and workers are reportedly gearing up and going back to producing personal protective equipment to support the fight against the coronavirus pandemic. China appears to have successfully tamed the virus by placing firm restrictions on hundreds of millions of people within that country. Deputy Chief of Mission at the China Embassy in Ghana, Zun Jing, who spoke to Joy Business, revealed most manufacturers will be exporting products as China's economy returns to normal.
In most part of the country, apart from the Hubei province and the Wuhan city, they are all back to work. Majority, maybe 90% already in manufacturing, already back to work. Right now, we are producing all these kind of, like masks, like sanitations, sanitizers, all sorts of things, and export everywhere.
Okay. And while we talk about how the Chinese economy has been hit, how long do you think it will take for you to recover? Because the latest figures you posted up on the state of the economy didn't look very good. How soon do you hope to recover out of this?
I think, right now, the most part, the majority of the Chinese, the whole country has already been, nearly every people got back to work, to the factories, to their import and export industries, to so it seems everything seems back to normal. Even the so-called epicenter, right now they are going to lift their restrictions since I think the early April. So right now, actually, in the past few days, there's no domestic transmission case in China. Only some.
And that's very impressive.
Yeah, in the past 3 or 4 days, there's no domestic transmission case in China. Only a few imported from abroad cases because of international travel.
But China is not willing to shut its airports to international travels.
No.
Not now.
We all got more restrictive quarantine measures, but we will never shut down the international travel. Yeah.
Well, as China recovers, we are still looking for a cure. Manufacture of herbal food supplement, COA-FS, which is currently being considered for clinical trials to help fight the spread of coronavirus, says the samples of the supplement, which have been given to Noguchi, must be fast-tracked. According to Professor Duncan, he has spent some $20 million in developing the food supplement and needs some assistance from government to expand. Professor Duncan has been speaking with my colleague, Odilia Ntiamwa.
So the engagement with Noguchi was not only for coronavirus, but for other viruses that the world doesn't have cure now.
So now corona has just come to add on to the...
On today, yes. And what we have, the COA-FS itself has about 161 organic compounds. And out of the 161, about 4 of the active ingredients are very potent antiviral properties.
Okay.
And they can be found in all the 4 major antiretroviral drugs that have been registered by FDA in other countries. That has been accepted worldwide. Because it's
so where have you reached with Noguchi in terms of the clinicals? Are you going to do an observatory clinical, or you're doing the real science? Is it going to start with human beings? Exactly where are we?
That is where I wouldn't like to go into much, because we have given it to the scientists to do an independent work.
Okay.
So we are not going to tell them what they should do first or what they should not do. They are the experts. So they advise us what we should do, and we are giving them all the necessary documentations and the products and whatever to carry on with the work. Currently, we're developing protocols for the study.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is the first time a plant extract or plant medicine has qualified for clinical trials in Ghana. Then should tell you how extensive research has been conducted on it. The first time in the history of Ghana that a plant medicine has qualified for clinical trials. So there's no protocol. We are the FDA to use it to do this. So we are putting together.
So what kind of protocols will the FDA be putting together?
Yeah, this is plant-based. right? So we cannot use
orthodox
protocol to try this one. So there's the need to develop a new adaptive protocol for this particular work.
Has it started?
Yes, I think we've started that.
So exactly what does it involve when it comes to the protocols for herbal clinical testing?
It involves a lot, and you start a clinical trials from animal model, you go to human model, a small size,
and then you expand.
You expand and that sort of thing. And because we want it to be accepted globally, we have to satisfy the international standard protocol set by World Health Organization. Yeah, so this is why it has taken time to go through the
process. We don't have time. The numbers are rising. Shouldn't this be a national interest? Who has come to you apart from the FDA? Sorry, apart from Noguchi.
Noguchi has not even come to us. We went to Noguchi.
And that's your business update. Sports is up next.